Hey, Daniel.
What's up?
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the what? The cold open. Oh, the cold open.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're Jim N Tonic. Sophia farted on me and won't get up, so that's how our morning is going. How's yours, Daniel?
Uh, yeah, it's hit or miss. I've got some things to do later. This is the Experience Podcast with me and someone else. Who do we have?
Today, someone else is Jim N Tonic, the band. Woo! Yay.
So, what members of the band are here today?
Regular on this podcast, Nadia, that's me. I'm here. Lead singer, trumpet player, guitar player, drums. That's me.
Um, um, uh, I'm Sophia. I'm the bassist, sometimes guitarist.
I'm Bob, only drums.
So, we're just here to kind of debrief our summer 2021 tour, answer any questions that may have come through on the Twitter Q&A, right, Daniel?
Yes, we do have a lot of questions here that I'm pulling up right now.
All right, well, hit us with them, Daniel.
Well, we'll get to those later. Do you guys want to talk about your experience throughout the tour? You had sort of the culmination in your most recent concert. Pretty big turnout, I think, right?
Yeah, it was pretty, yes.
We
Yeah,
hit
our
double digits?
hybrid show got to the double digits for sure. It was actually sort of, I don't know if this has ever been done before, Twitch
Yeah, no.
hybrid with a live audience. But I really think we paved the way. We sort of are
For
like
future artists.
the gateway, like the gateway drug to more hybrid shows. And it was really fun. People were singing along in the chat.
Mhm. And in person.
And in person. So it was
Crazy.
really cool.
Yeah, we started out like with the summer tour headlining a Coachella, and it was just Coachella 2021, and it was so amazing. And we said we need to do a summer tour, and it's been tough. It's been a long way to the top, right, Sophia? I mean, we did a whole stream on our way to LA for our second show of the summer after the Ivan Awards. Tired Sophia wearing Roderick eyeliner, and that's just how it's like being on tour, driving around, packing up our stuff. But this hybrid show was like really cool, really novel. It was crazy.
Yeah, and we don't like have a van or anything, so we just had to pack everything in a little Prius.
Yep. Yeah, I got anything to say about the concert, the tour, Dad?
Yeah, LA was pretty tough. It was rough getting up there, doing it just a one-day show, then heading back to San Diego. We need a break after this tour.
Yeah. Yeah, we do need a break. I think, like every artist, like you get some songs, you do a tour, you get back in the studio. And I think that is what I'm worried these are all gonna be questions later, but whatever. But yeah, like we're about to get back in the studio. Like if you saw the show, which is up on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Jim_N_Tonic_. You can watch our whole show, you can watch some of our other updates. But now we did an original song, and I think we're ready to like start taking it to the next level and like turning that into an album or an EP or something.
Yeah, I feel like with the original, we might be going in a different direction than live shows. We've just been doing sort of live show after live show after live show. But with this sort of original that we did specifically based off of a movie, trilogy times like 5, I'm thinking like we should be more into like music production or like background music for movies and stuff. Like we, like
Hmm.
decode like that Paramore did in Twilight. I think that's sort of our vibe now.
Yes. Yes, I totally agree. Totally agree. So, yeah, I mean, this concert was the highlight of my life. I mean, it was crazy. This hybrid show, everyone was there. Like literally everyone was there. It was life-changing. We looked great, we sounded great. I mean, there were some technical difficulties, sure, but it was fun and that's what matters. So, yeah.
Sounds great. You got.
Thanks.
I was gonna say you guys have dozens of views on the video on your Twitch channel.
We did.
I think it's really blowing up.
It really is. Actually need to highlight it so it doesn't go away, but yeah. Also,
It,
make sure to you can buy merch. It's in our About section on Twitch, merch shop, Redbubble. Buy a travel mug with our logo. Our
is there
logo
going to
is
be is there
what?
going to be more merch available soon?
Maybe like we'll have merch for like our next album or something, but this is like the main design that we have is our main logo for the summer tour. Designed by the Ivan Rosas, so you can check him out on Instagram and Etsy. Yeah.
And are there going to be more T-shirts available? You mentioned during the show there's one T-shirt.
You can get the t-shirts on Redbubble.
Okay.
Yeah.
But physically, that is the only T-shirt in existence, so the price is just like crazy because it's the only one in the world. So right now, our drummer has it, but I mean, he's willing for like probably like 100K to
Yeah.
sell it.
Yeah,
So
You can
that's
get
kind
you. Oh,
maybe. Yeah, we'll put on an auction
yeah.
before I wash it.
Obviously, it's probably worth more money that way.
But I think you can get a decent price shirt on Redbubble with it. So yeah. For some reason the Redbubble site was like not working for me, but if you go on the app, I think you can get our stuff. So yeah.
Okay. Is merch kind of the next area you're trying to expand as far as the band goes? Is just get the merch all set up
Um,
commercially?
no, I mean I would say it's set up on Redbubble. It's just there, you know. You just go
Well,
buy it.
I guess I mean by advertising, because obviously we've already talked about the dozens of fans that have enjoyed your concert. So,
Yeah, well, I don't think we need to advertise. Like, people want products from us. They are going to flood that website. It's gonna be crazy. And it's good because, we need the money for new equipment. Obviously, we are having technical difficulties because, some of our equipment is not so great. And, it's all thrifted. So,
Yeah, a lot of our equipment was actually free, so kind of like also the blueprint for a band on budget. Just have an uncle
mhm.
who has a lot of his stuff, and then drive up to his house, ask him for it, and yeah.
Yeah, and then hope that like our settings work out. Yeah. So I would say the area we're expanding in is like our original songs. Like we're definitely gonna be writing some more. We definitely want to learn a few more covers. Unfortunately, our piano member wants to quit, so we're gonna be
hmm.
down to three instead of four.
And we're also leaving. Like we're pretty much split
Yeah,
up. We're pretty much
and we're
split
kind of
still.
splitting up at the end of August, so we have to get this album out for the people, for the fans, before we leave. But I'm sure that like we'll be back for like a mini Christmas tour or something, you know. So that's something
Are
we're
you
planning.
looking to expand the band then? If are you gonna replace your keyboard artist? You gonna?
Yeah, so it's we're kind of like the band Hanson, Everyone has to be related. Like if they had open auditions for the band Hanson, what if no one named Hanson showed up? You know what I mean? So it's kind of like this.
Yeah. So, no, we're not going to expand. We do have our Polish second cousin stuff might start showing up more as like a feature guitarist, and he's actually really good at guitar.
Yeah, we might do one.
Yeah, we're thinking about doing one more LA show actually. Like kind of like a secret like impromptu like show. So it's like smaller, so not a ton, like not like everybody shows up, but like in a smaller venue. So just kind of like so yeah, if you listen to the podcast, you can hit us up for when you want to know when the next LA show will be. And hope maybe by then like we'll have our album done. We can just be like performing that. It'll be like our debut, right before we split up a little bit for a while. We're just gonna go on hiatus. We're not splitting up. We're
Yeah.
going on hiatus.
Now, of course, every band has, personal things they need to attend to, so I don't think your audience is expecting constant content, right?
Exactly.
You almost want to make them wait. It's the anticipation that helps.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, I think there's definitely like one person who's expecting like a lot. Joseph.
Yeah, Joseph.
That was pretty much it.
Yeah, Joseph. Joseph was our friend from Arizona. He was really excited to show up, and then he didn't.
But he watched it
He
all,
watched it
the
later.
full thing.
So good for you, Joseph.
Would you like to get to the questions that came in for the
Absolutely.
band?
Absolutely.
So we have a few here from Twitter. Let me see, I'll pull them up here. Okay, so this one comes from Farts and Gulp, and they say they're asking
Who does it come from?
Farts and Gulp. That's the Twitter handle. They're asking about the future of the band, and you kind of already hinted at this earlier, but post hiatus, is there a Christmas show coming? Is it Christmas themed? They're asking.
That's a great question. That was a great. So yeah, the hiatus. Unfortunately, we're moving cross country, and our drummer is going to be involved with a different band, actually, in School of Rock. So they're practicing really hard for that. Probably be able to spread their wings a little more because we suck at School of Rock. Just doesn't. Oh, I mean, we're awesome, but
We're just trying to, further our skills even
Yeah, trying to further our skills even more. So wait, what was the question?
Where are you from?
Where are you from? Oh, well, I was born in I was born in San Diego, but I lived in Italy for a little bit. Here. Okay, yeah. So the hiatus. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. We are. Yeah. We have to split up. And, we'll see if we come back together because if, like, the whole band is here on Christmas, then they might just, like, pick up instruments, do sort of a lemonade mouth style, like,
Yes.
But, post that, I don't know, we're gonna be gone and everyone's probably gonna join different bands. I might join an orchestra.
And what?
Oboe.
Yeah, we actually need to make a metal song with Swobo feature.
Yeah, for real, I would love to play some.
I would definitely say, like, I really think that by the time that, Sophia and I are back for Christmas, like, we're going to be itching to play again. And so I'm positive that we will just hop back on, start playing some old songs. I bet you in November, I'm going to be like, guys, start learning a Christmas song,
Yeah, right.
a couple Christmas songs, and, like, we will be ready to go. I already have some ideas. Not going to spoil them right now. But I think it'd be cool if we did another little Christmas hybrid show or something. That would be really fun. So, yeah. Anything?
That's good. Next question.
Next question.
Next question comes from Gin N Tonic Fanboy, and they say they want to know which one of you, and I guess this includes all members, is the most fun behind the scenes. They want to know who's kind of the party animal behind the scenes.
All right. We're gonna point at who's the most fun. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god.
Did you point at me? What? I thought how was it not Sophia?
Who did you point at?
So there's some conflict here.
So everyone pointed at me.
It's kind of wild.
Yeah, I'm kind of the bad boy of the group. Just sort of
Yeah.
crazy,
Definitely. The Roderick I
I'm
think
sort of-
Roderick
Show up
from
late
Denver.
because you're hungover, and sometimes you just don't show up to practice, or you're high at practice. You're kind of high at practice sometimes, and show up. But that was a good time, right?
You're like, bro, where are you?
Yeah, heck yeah. So I'm sort of the one who's like doing my eyeliner on the go, but like I do crazy eyeliner. Yeah, I always show up late because I'm just like, throw up in between. What's it called? I throw up in between songs.
Withdrawing to get her some.
Yeah, so that's what you meant by the party animal. Sometimes I'll like just randomly like I'll put down the instrument and start doing squats. Sort of my thing.
You'll be like humping the mics.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so I would say I'm definitely like the life of the party, definitely the most fun. I'm just a weirdo. No, like I don't fit in. I want to fit in. I always wear this hat. And I've always been a little weird, a little quirky, a little twisted, a little insane. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so Sophia's definitely the most fun behind the scenes. I think it'd be cool one day if we hosted like a big like party, like hosted by Sophia, but it was just like crazy, and then we like played at it, and then it was like a pool party, and there's tons of stuff. So if you like partying, if you are like Sophia, be on the lookout for that, okay, Jim and Tonic fanboy? I know you want to be there. All right, next question.
All right, next question comes from Thrifter Girl, and they're wondering about the origin of the name of the band.
That is such a good question. Who wants?
Okay.
You want to answer?
I guess I'll take this because I actually came up with the name. So they said this is actually how it happened. We were in our room practicing, in our garage practicing, in our garage,
In our studio.
in our studio garage of a one-story Apple. Anyway.
Say it one more time.
So, they said, Nadia and our drummer said, so what should we name? And just the first thing that popped, boom, Jim N Tonic. And we stuck with it. They kind of laughed, and yeah, it's just literally the first
You
thing
went
that
with
came
it.
to my head. Yeah, it just came to me, so we just went with it.
Yeah.
Anything to say?
No, she said Jim and Tonic, and I said, good thing, go with it.
We were thinking Jim, like Jim from The Office.
I just like these sort of puns. The last one was like, Victor Crumb. They were like, oh, let's for math we had to do something like, oh, name your team, because we were working on vectors, and I was like, what about Vector Crumb instead of Victor Crumb? So I'm always just kind of doing that in my head. It's like Jim and Tonic.
Yeah,
I just thought it would be funny.
Were there any other names that came up throughout the process that you didn't go with?
Oh, classic pop.
Yeah.
But we thought we might get like copyrighted or something. Classic pop.
Classic pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vector. I think you also said Vector Crumb. I feel like there were more, but like I can't remember. We also, some people, think that our drummer's name is Jim, but it's actually not. So, but I think that
Because
that's another reason why we chose it.
Yeah, Jim and Gin. That's why it's Jim.
Yes.
Exactly.
Want some beer?
Yeah, yeah. So it's what is it, like 10 a.m. The drummer's gonna get us some beer.
Yeah, beer me.
Bear me. Actually, can you get me some more?
All right, next question.
All right, next question. This is the last one for now, but I'll refresh and see if there's more after that. This comes from Cantaloupe Lover, and they're wondering if there's any album artwork, any new album artwork coming.
Well, actually, okay, so yeah, so we have our logo, and I'm like in love with this like logo, and I think it really fits the summer 2021 tour vibe, our Coachella vibe, and everything. It just says Jim and Tonic, the little splash. It's so cute. If you haven't seen it, you better get on our Twitch, get on our Redbubble, get on everything, buy all that merch. But so we have like an exclusive like designer, and his name is Ivan Rosas, and he's going to be designing all of our future logos,
He's
album
really
art.
expensive too.
Yeah, he's really expensive. He actually also designed like exclusive tote bags for the people who are in person, like the VIP section. And it was just great. I was so happy that he was able to do that. So I think if we have future album art, like, I mean, we'll have to see kind of how our album shapes out. You know, if it's more of that Tom Riley vibe, like, we'll probably need something a little more
hardcore,
a little more hardcore,
a little more hardcore, yeah, a little more twisted,
yeah, a little bit different. And so we have like some like album cover like pictures that we took of the four of us. We can always use those. That's also like the banner on like our Redbubble and Twitch, and like I sent out a flyer to lots of people. That's, you know, word of mouth. That's how lots of people showed up. Which had like a cool picture of us. But I hope that like Ivan designs some more album art, and he also said he would like design like costumes. So like in the future, it'd be cool if we had like band outfits and stuff, you know, designed exclusively by Ivan.
Yeah, I'd love like a little uniform vibe, you know, sort of like
A little captain uniform.
yeah, like a captain
Nice
or
little, maybe it's 5-1 jeans.
yeah, maybe sort of what I sort of envision as like a potential sort of uniform for the band is sort of like an old Victorian coat with like 501 Levi's, but like, you know, unbuttoned. You're just like ready to dive in at any moment.
Yeah. So yeah, Ivan is our designer. He's so awesome, so talented. If you want to check him out, what is his Instagram? It's like at Ivan Rosas _fine art, I think.
No.
Yes.
No, you're right.
Yeah, I was right. I check him out on Instagram, Ivan Rosas _fine art. Definitely buy some of his prints on Etsy. He does a lot of original works, and they're so cute. And, you know, buy our merch, and you'll see. Once we put out that album, like, we'll have new album art. So someday, you know, you'll see. Just hang tight, fans.
We'll get to you. Yeah, we're busy. We'll answer.
Yeah, and I know everyone has also brought us like fan mail and stuff, and we haven't been able to answer it. We also like our PO box is just flooded. But you know, we have lives. And, you know, my dad our drummer is like basically making an entire new business for mental health. I'm trying to become a data scientist, and Nadia's doing her PhD. So, sorry.
So bear with us.
So please bear with us. We love you. Thank you so much for supporting us. But, you know, we have to change the world through science.
Yeah, you know, you can't always keep up with your main gig. Sometimes you have to put some time into your side hustles, like a PhD, you know? And so even though, like, Jim N Tonic is, like, our thing, like, forever.
Yeah, it's definitely, like, our main, that's what, when people ask, like, what job I have or how we're employed, we always respond, oh, we're in a band. You know, Nadia doing her PhD at MIT, that's just like a very like minimal, that's not part of her life. You know, we're moving.
I mean, it is,
but it's like, it's a side hustle.
It's you know, a lower priority.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, honestly, one thing you have to know about Jim N Tonic fans is they are patient. And if you want to be a Jim N Tonic fan, you're going to have to learn to be patient, because we're probably not going to produce anything until maybe like a year. And you have to be okay with that, and you have to be ready to jump in the water right back at it. Once we're back, you're back. You know what I mean? And, you know, there's no set dates. We're not. Oh, you actually make it.
Oh, yeah, sorry, our butler is making
Do we have any potatoes?
Oh, yeah, can you do that?
Thank you so much.
I'm making goat cheese and red pepper.
Wait, you're actually putting goat cheese? Oh, okay, nice. Thank you.
Just make me whatever you're
I
making.
feel reasons. Our drummer's still trying to pursue a culinary thing, so we're not ordering him around. We're just like giving him more practice by making us breakfast.
Yeah, green pepper.
Breakfast, you mean cigarettes and coffee?
Yeah, so I meant brunch. So brunch is when I really eat, but for breakfast I just have cigarettes and coffee. Okay, next question.
Okay. We did have another question come in, if you want to answer that.
Heck yeah.
This comes from Debbie Squirmhole, and they're asking about band inspirations. What kind of inspire? Any other bands that you take inspiration from?
Oh, what's the name? What was the name?
It's Debbie Squirmhole.
Not Debbie.
Oh, we know Debbie.
Yeah, you probably know Debbie.
Debbie's
Love
good.
Debbie. Debbie, I love you. Let me know when we're hanging out again, okay? I love you. I love
Crazy.
you.
So for our original, our Tom Riley song, it's definitely got more of like a heavy vibe. So I would definitely say that Slayer is our main inspiration, and the other inspiration is just Disney Channel. Nadia?
Yeah, so I would say our inspiration. So if you look at our set list, like our first song was from Freaky Friday. Anyone who
The Lindsay Lohan.
I'm sure everyone knows.
Not the Jodie.
Yeah, the Lindsay Lohan one. That was one of our first like songs that we were able to do like really well, and it was so fun, and I think that we just smashed it on that song. Our other inspirations is definitely Jonas Brothers. Jonas Brothers
Joe Bros.
all the way. I mean, obviously we did Burn It Up. Obviously it was a huge hit. But I think we need to keep expanding. Do like Year 3000. We need to do Sucker. Or, I don't know, what other songs? We need to do songs from Camp Rock. Play My Music. That is a classic.
Yeah, or Too Cool, for sure.
Yeah, Too Cool to Know You, you know? So, yeah, I would, and, just general pop rock, some Y2K, style songs, like Skater Boy.
What is Y2K? Girl, that's why. I thought it was
Well, yeah, so we were also working on Good For You, but, it's a little hard, so... that was kind of a little bit in the post show, if you saw that.
So definitely like Disney Rock is our main
Disney
Channel pop rock is definitely our inspiration. Plus, some Slayer, some Metallica. I do everything.
Yeah, some AC/DC.
Yeah, definitely AC/DC.
Yeah, a long way to the top. But if you know what I'm saying, it's a long way to the top of rock and roll.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those are our main inspirations for sure.
Okay, well, those are all the questions I see here. Is there anything else you want to cover regarding the band? You've already talked about the future. Is there anything?
Just when Tom Riley comes out on all streaming platforms, hopefully soon. Again, patience. We don't know a date, but maybe what I'll try to do to get it on Spotify is I have this podcast app, and I made podcasts for my final projects, and they post them on Spotify. So maybe what I can do is we can make a podcast account for that. We can get that app, and instead of doing a podcast, we just put our song on there, and then our song's on Spotify. Is that illegal?
I'm sure there's already other stuff for people who make music that you can just put it on Spotify.
Maybe SoundCloud too.
Yeah. We plug Joseph SoundCloud?
Yeah. Let me get it up.
I actually kind of want to talk a little bit more about our Tom Riley song and the inspiration for that. So, this is our first. Oh, sorry.
Okay, so stream Scrapyard Beat Machine.
Oh. Yep, that's Joseph. This is basically going to be our first hit single, Tom Riley, and that song we came up, we wrote it, we composed it, we will be recording and producing it ourselves, and it was inspired by the Bad Ben movies. So Bad Ben was voted the best horror movie of 2016. It was a trilogy that expanded to 8 or 9 movies. And we just love those movies. They're so good. Tom Riley is our favorite TV personality. And
it's just got such a good balance of horror, humor, heart, and it's just honestly really good. The best ones are definitely when he's the only character in the movie.
Yeah.
Because the other characters or the other actors in it usually kind of bring it down a little bit. No hate, but
Yeah, he should never be overshadowed. So if you haven't seen the Bad Ben movies, definitely do yourself a favor and put them on right now.
Smells good.
And so we're really hoping, once we record this and put this out as our hit single, I'm definitely going to send this to Tom Riley and hope that he puts it in his next movie.
Yeah.
We could definitely be on the soundtrack. So, yeah, I just want, Tom, if you're listening to this, I just want you to know that, like, we love you. And keep making movies. You are our inspiration. And, we pulled that song together because of you. So,
for real.
I'm getting a little emotional right now.
Yeah. So, when we were writing a song, we really just wanted to be different because, a lot of songs out there are about, like, heartbreak, you're obsessed with a person, love, and we're like, F that. Like, let's make a song where we talk about Tom Riley and his experience fighting off Ben.
Yeah.
It's sort of like, and I think what we're doing there by sort of telling a story in the song is we're bringing, like, storytelling to music, like Taylor Swift, but it's actually, like, more interesting.
Absolutely. So hope you guys enjoy that. Just keep looking for it on, Spotify.
So the new album that you're going to have to get out within the next month, that will be on Spotify, is that what you're saying?
Yes, exactly.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you for coming on.
Anytime. We would love to, be here more often, be your feature band. Thanks for sponsoring us. We're sponsored by the Experience Podcast. So.
Of course. Thank you for the publicity. Yeah, well, hopefully, are you looking to work some gigs? Is that something that's in the future for this band? At least in the near future?
Yeah, I don't know. It would be nice. But obviously, we're more like just going back into the studio. I think that this tour was like our main thing. If we can get some gigs, I think that'd be cool. We'll just, bust out all of our old songs. But if not, it is what it is.
Do you want to add something real quick?
Oh, okay.
Well, thank you so much.
So, yeah, if anyone wants to book us, we have an email. Just message, yeah, we're kind of expensive, but just message me on Twitch.
Yeah, honestly,
know.
Just message us on Twitch. You probably won't make it if you can afford it, but, I don't know. In the near future, I thought it was okay our last live. I'll probably be doing in the near future, but...
I will say that our Twitch is not just music. We also stream horror games. So if you ever want to see some fun gamer girls playing some games, feel free to follow us, subscribe, and just catch us on live, having fun playing horror.
Yeah, we finished Cry of Fear. That was pretty intense. That was like a 2-year. Excuse me. 2-year, long journey. I know Gameplay said it was supposed to take
8 hours.
8 hours. Took us 2
8
years.
months.
Yeah, it took us 8 months.
It didn't take 2 years.
Yeah, but over the span, I know we kept leaving and then got back into it.
Still.
But yeah, so Gameplay was supposed to be 8 hours, but it took us 8 months to finish. But we got some good clips, some good highlights. So definitely watch out for our horror game streams.
Yeah. And feel free to watch our show again on Twitch.
Give that baby more views. Let's go into the other double digits and the 30s views. Get it there, guys. We're at 20. Let's shoot for 30.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks, Daniel.
Yeah.